Hi. So this is the next image for editing, and in this picture I wouldn't actually change anything, but you will do this for clients with different mindsets, and they could ask various things like changing the color of the jeans, maybe shaping of the body, changing the color of the shirt or the sneakers or whatnot. So you just try to do your best, and that's it. For now I already made a duplicate layer, and now we have to make a selection. For example, if we want to change the color of the jeans, we need to make a selection of just the jeans. The best way to do this is again the pen tool. So do your best not to avoid this tool, because it's the best tool that you can use for making selections. I would like to show you a message that I got from a client an hour ago or so, just to see how important it is that you make good selections. I did some background removing on this image. This is my more or less regular client, and this is his comment. You do such a better job than other artists that cut out portraits. So in the end, if you do your job the best you can, they will look for you again and again, and you will get job offers more frequently from the happy customers. So do your best. Okay, so we are now going to have to make the selection. Like I said, the pen tool is the best tool for this, especially when there is an image that's okay. This side is pretty with pretty good contrast, but right here it somehow has the same brightness as the surround, as the background. So in these places you won't get decent selection by using the auto selection tool, and here it will be okay, I presume. Let me see what the auto selection would do. Can do something like this. Okay, not good. Let me try the select subject tool from Photoshop. Okay, this is pretty much better. It uses some algorithms to detect the image and everything, so this looks better. But again, you can see here it made some bad decisions about the contours of the body. Here also you see it totally missed the edge of the leg, so you will have to repair this. And you see this side also, and so on. So this is why you have to do your best to make a better selection. Now I will use the Q button on the keyboard to make a mask. As you can see here, we have the selected part is visible, but the unselected part is red. I will use a brush with white color, little bit harder, and try to make a selection here. Okay, even more harder. Actually, I will try to use the pen tool. Something like this. Okay, again, I will not try to make this the best I can, because this is just for educational purposes. Make selection. Okay, let me make it 0.5 pixels, and now I will paint this with the brush with white color, and now I will invert the selection. Actually, invert the selection. and I will paint with black color here to fix this part. And what's left, something right here, sorry, oh, wrong color. Okay, this is just good enough for you to get an idea about how this is supposed to be done. Like I said, I'm not paying too much attention, but you should. Okay, now we need to remove this part here, so I will just paint over. Use a bigger brush to select the upper part of the body. Now we have selected just the jeans. I will click the Q button again, and now I will use, for example, well, this selection is active, I will use Q saturation, adjustment layer, and now we can try to change the color. For example, first I can try to change the hue. Okay, you see, we're changing the color just of the jeans. Okay, this is something interesting. Let me see the before and after. Yeah. Okay, this is just for example, doesn't mean anything. It could be any different color. Okay, then we can try something with the sneakers here. Add another hue saturation adjustment layer. I will pick this color so it's cyan, and I will change the hue of this color to something like this, maybe. Okay, maybe green. Yeah, sure, why not? Okay, now I will invert this mask to make it black and to cover the effect of the color changing. And now I will use I'll use a white color, brush with a white color, and I will just paint over the sneakers, for example, like this. And you can see it affects only the blue color that we changed before. I'm painting over the white, and it's not affecting anything, it's the same. Okay, so we changed the color of the stickers, that's fine. And now what we can do else, let me make a merged layer. Just click Alt, Control, Shift and E button on the keyboard, and I'll make a duplicate out of it. Now we can do something about the shape. For example, we can go to Liquify. We are using the forward warp tool, and the pressure is too much. This means that it has a very strong effect. In simple words, I usually use this somewhere around 20, 15, something like that. So now I will just try something like this. Maybe. So this is a matter of taste, for desire, or maybe a desire. Everybody has different things on their mind. me see before and after. I'm not saying this is better looking, but it's different than the original. Okay, maybe something here also. We can, for example, use the reconstruct tool to reconstruct the edges that you want to, edges around the place that we made the changes, because it will blend a little better later when we are fixing the image. Because as you can see here, while we were adjusting the shape of this here, we affected the window in the background, the arm here, so we need to fix that in the next step. You see, before and after. Okay, let's make it done with the body reshaping. Now we need to fix the issues that we mentioned before. Okay, that's why I made duplicate layers, so now I can add a mask here, and by using the brush again with black color, 100% opacity. Okay, and now I will paint over this. Just see, you see the window is deformed. It has a different shape now, and that's why we need to fix this by painting with the black color. Okay, now a little bit about the arm. Okay, perfect. So what we have here, let me merge this down, and this is the before and after. Okay, so this is it about this picture. Now the next one could be, for example, this one, because this is something that you will get from time to time. For example, this guy goes to these guys go to the beach. I think this one is a guy also. Let me see, it's not so obvious from a bigger distance. Okay, the legs are a little hairy, so it's probably a male. Yeah. In this case, we would probably need to remove this guy here in the water, maybe this one here, and let me try something. I'm going to make a copy of the layer by pressing Ctrl and J. Not this, sorry. And now I will use the lasso tool. I will leave it by 0 pixels for now. Just select around the person that you want to remove, and press Shift and Backspace to get this menu pop up, and choose Content Aware. Everything. I'll leave everything else like it is. Click OK, and that's it. The guy is gone. Now I'm going to make a selection around this one. So you have to make a selection a little wider than the person in this case that you want to erase. Again, Shift Backspace. OK, and in this case Photoshop did great. We don't need to make any other adjustments. Okay, this is perfect, and that's it. The next image would be this one, and because this one will take a little longer than the other one, I will make it in a separate video. So see you in the next lesson. Bye.